Kenshin Critiques and Kenshin Dick Ride's favorite anime. Welcome back to another weekly live reaction of Nomad Megalo Box Season 2. This is episode 11. Sorry I'm a bit late on this. It's been E3 weekend, right? Xbox, Bethesda, Capcom, Square Enix and all that stuff. So I said I'd do double up on Eternity and Megalo Box today. A day later, and probably 2 days later for Megalo Box. But JD, things are happening to him. Maybe he's got concussion, brain damage, stuff like that. His drinking, alcoholism, pill popping, you know, even some minor training in fights could fuck him up. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping they're not telegraphing, pardon the pun, right? Hope they're not telegraphing his death and that they're going the same route as Asta no Joe, and that he's gonna die in the ring or something like that, having redeemed himself, whatever that means. Let's get into this. Nomad episode 11. Come on. Like the color there. They need to flex the animation for one big hurrah, big fight. Curious for a while now. So I donned that gear, someone else. My son Carlo. Shit, man. If his last fight, if that last fight is with Chief's gear. This is why the opening music's better than the ED. Where you get back into that ring. Okay, no major injury. Hope this isn't a fake out. I knew it was the alcohol and the pills, man. I love it, man. Love it. The way same way Asta no Joe didn't shy away from the darker side of boxing and the consequences of it. This isn't shying away from it either. In fact, it doubled down on it, if anything. Man's been through the ringer. Dude, he's still got his youth on his side. He can fight through this. Punch drunk syndrome. They're doing it. Now that they name dropped it, man. You either double down on it or you fake out. This sounds like Persona 5 music. Persona 5 ambient music. These kids can't lose another hero, man. They just can't. It can't just be that everyone lost bloody Nambu and then they lose Joe as well. Shit. Do they want to break it to him? about the whole BES. They had to go through the wife. All they need is a PR nightmare for BES. That'll do it. That because the changes is really come in the fights, right? Was that dirt ball? Miguel Sama. Miraculously, I'm sure Shirado had something to do with it. Sure, they had something to do with it. I feel like I understand why this shift for her character came from season 1 to season 2. They could have spent a little bit more time showing that transition instead of her popping about the blue and being this philanthropic person. She mentioned in like one sentence in this season, so this motherfucker, man. This motherfucker. Eccentric millionaire billionaires. Yukiko. They know for the stockholder's sake or the share's sake, they rely on the capital that these guys put into their business, right? But they need other ways to stop this guy going forward, make him lose his military contracts and their hold over Mac. She's playing it smart. I like that. She's a smart businesswoman. Like in Arsenal and Doe, she was a woman in a man's world of boxing. But here they're actually showing that she's a smart businesswoman as well. Sachi is going to be the future. It's going to be the future. Dude, it's boiling here, man. Nah. Dude, I hope they're not documenting the last days of my boy. Couldn't. Mm. I'm shocked how much his character's changed. Cheap. Legacy lives on with everyone in Casa. He can do that here, hopefully without the dying part. Yuri. Legends. In some way or another, there's so many people responsible for getting him here. Mm. You know what's gonna happen if I get back in that ring? Dude, don't do this, fam. If I should do this match or not. I like this. Dude, it's actually... Okay. No. They care more about him than him leaving a legacy. Yeah. Respect Joe's decision. Dude, he's actually putting it to a democratic style vote. They were well informed about his condition. You wanna fight Mac? He's got nothing. Joe's got nothing to prove fighting Mac, to be honest. Okay. What do you mean? You haven't. Everyone's chimed in. I mean, they're kind of stepping back from the fact that this could kill him, but this could certainly make it that he can't box again if he does this. Dude, I don't want them ending it like Joe. Exactly. They might leave it ambiguous. Mac is a great guy. He's a pawn. He's being used. Oh my god! See, we saw this coming. A lot of us predicted this, man. Him fighting a Chiefs gear, and now we're predicting Mac time's might actually kill Joe. Dude, the hummingbird foreshadowing. Hummingbird flags are here. I told you, fam. This is predictable in a good way because you want, it's deep down, you want the emotional conclusion to this to just be that, you know. But bruh, it better not end in death. Literally, there must be money on the line, right? I think in this fight, so he can fix up Team Nowhere. But apart from that, Joe's got nothing to prove. They've all forgiven him. Sachio's cool. Bonjiri, all the other guys are fine. And he shook hands with him. He doesn't necessarily need to fight this match. So Hero versus legend. If they're starting the fight now, this fight better go on for another 3 or 4 episodes. Legit. Caution. Dude, theme of this show has been people living their dreams through other people and putting all the burden of it on themselves, right? And those people coming out fucked, like Yuri and Lou, you know what Chief did, carrying the burden of a whole people on him, but he did that voluntarily, you know. This guy does not value the life. Does not value life. It's all for profit and gain and everything like that. That's why it's, you know, I don't know how this will go. If Mac wins, this fucking pencil pusher wins. Or maybe Joe's death is what it'll take to expose these guys. And I feel like Mac's got the pressure now of fighting his hero. He was talking about, I saw your match. You lit a fire under me, fam. He's so desperate to beat his hero legend. Obsession, man, is the theme. This this is one thing I hate about. Sorry to talk. I'm reading it. I'm the one who did this to you. One did a lot of hype, not a lot of payoff. This whole season's been build up and hype. We need this fight to be cathartic. 2 episodes. The seeds were planted though by Shirato's colleague. She told her to look out for the telltale signs of things going wrong. So, she blames herself. She was so in grief that she went to a bunch of people. She didn't really think it through. Prepared a donor for us. Okay. Bruh. Bloody hell. But the fact is, this has just made him even more crazy. It's gonna make him more crazy. Walking around with that expensive tech. Guinea pig, man. That's all he's been. Yup. I've been saying, just a guinea pig to this guy. I hope this guy ain't got a switch in his pocket where you can control him. I hope, and that's the application for Battlefield. What cost though? You created this. Dude, it's a flaw. It's the flaw, man. Heartless robotic killers, man. You said it yourself, he's a miracle child. I don't blame the wife, legit, I don't. But now you're his now, man. No, it's gonna save countless lives with foreign policy, fam. National security. You're a true hero. Dude, he's created a monster, man. He's created a fucking monster, and Mac is already mentally compromised as it is. Before the Nomad again, the story. I already told you I'm on this journey to die. Bruh, this is too on the nose, man. Too on the nose. You see how many episodes I've been predicting this? I may have the eyes to see you, so I've lost everything else. Shoo me away. Beautiful. Hummingbird's song once more. We're probably gonna hear the full story. And the Nomad felt solace in his heart. Dude, that was so beautiful, man. It's weird to notice the themes throughout the show and just acknowledge them for what they are. But the way this episode brought it all together with what's going on, beautiful, man. Like like if you look at I was playing that game Tell Me Why, which got released. 3 episodes got released, and there's a parallel. There's like a fictional story in that game called The Goblins. It's about 2 goblins and something like that. And it's obvious that that story is meant to be a parallel to stuff that goes on, but it's so on the nose. It's like bopping you on the nose with a mallet. It's so on the nose that it's not. It's cliche. It's so obvious what they're doing, right? And we've seen it done before, like basic parallels, basic sort of symbolism, basic like stuff. But here, yeah, the hummingbird symbol is pretty on the nose in terms of telegraphing death. But the way they just completed the story here, and when we started the show with just what this hummingbird part of the culture, what it kind of meant to this one character, Chief, right? And then we saw it in the storybook, and then we see it relate to Joe, and now with the things that happen in here, you know what I mean? It's beautiful, but plus it also relates to other characters as well. So it's just great, man. Really great. Whoever crafted this crafted it with love and thought. and it's nothing like the first season. But then at the same time, you can't ignore the elephant in the room. It's creating the possibility of just death, and I would not have minded, honestly, if they do copy Ashton and Joe. The route they took to get here was not the same, so I respect them. I respect them for the way they told this story, man. But this is 11. I'm sure there's 2 more episodes. I'm pretty sure there's 2 more episodes, 1 or 2. Give us actually, there's probably 2 more. Give us a fight. Give us something, a big hurrah in terms of Sakura animation, because I want this show to be perfect in all senses. You know what I mean? Use your animation skills to give us one long fight where you're flexing, something memorable. Like, if this show sticks that landing with a memorable fight, people could be doing AMVs for years, fam. The next decade, you will get AMVs for this. You know what I mean? It's like you get AMVs for Ashton and Joe. It's never going to be Ashton and Joe, but it will be respectable. Like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 2 Remake. They can stand side by side. You know what I mean? Bruh, that was so good, man. That was so good. Somebody did point out to me, because my copies don't have the subtitles for the lyrics for the ED, that the story of the hummingbird, though that is what the song is. The song is the story of the hummingbird. But I like how they went a little bit further than what we've heard. At least, you know, because I didn't remember about you have arms to shoo me away and you have legs to keep walking. I don't think I remember that particular part of the story. So I love that. I love when they go, that is the conclusion of the story. They make you feel like it's foreshadowing to death and depression and resignation. But no, the story actually goes on. It's actually really hopeful. But at the end of the day, the hummingbird has still been associated with, or has been like a brand on a person who's about to die. You know what I mean? Beautiful, man. Beautiful, man. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Details are below. Click the icon at the bottom right to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.